from 1199. So, most of you know that I'm a magician. But in this video, we're going to talk about something very different, but sort of related to magic. So, we're going to be explaining about math. And our topic is
intermediate value theorem and extreme value theorem.
So, I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you. Peace!
This video project is made to give information to students studying basic calculus. The lesson given by the video project will help students easily understand the two important consequences brought about by the continuity of a function over a closed interval. The intermediate value theorem. It says that a function which is found to be continuous over a closed interval a to b will take any value between f of a and f of b. When we have 2 points connected by a continuous curve, one point below and the other one above the line, then there will be at least one place where the curve crosses the line. Now, let's look closely at the details. When the curve is the function which is continuous on the interval a to b, and m is a number between f of a and f of b, then there must be at least one value c within a to b such that f of c is equal to m. It also says at least one value c, which means we could have more. Here, for example, are 3 points where f of x is equal to m. For example, is there a solution to x raised to 5 minus 2x cubed minus 2 is equal to 0 between x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 2? Now we know at x is equal to 0, the curve is below 0. At x is equal to 2, the curve is above 0. And being a polynomial, the curve will be continuous. So somewhere in between the curve must cross to y is equal to 0. So the answer is yes, there is a solution to x raised to 5 minus 2x cubed minus 2 is equal to 0 in the interval 0 to 2. Between which of the following two values does the equation 3x cubed plus 5x minus 11 have a solution? A. Between negative 2 and negative 1. B. Between negative 1 and 0. C. Between 0 and 1. Or D. Between 1 and 2. Since f of 1 is less than 0 and f of 2 is greater than 0, and f is a polynomial, the IVT tells that f of x is equal to 0 for some value of x between 1 and 2.
So that was it, guys, for the intermediate value theorem. So now we're going to move on to the extreme value theorem, which states that the function f of x is continuous over a closed interval a b, then f of x is guaranteed to reach a maximum and a minimum on an a b. So what are this maximum and minimum? So we call them as the maxima and the minima. Maxima being the largest value in the function, while minima being the lowest value in the function. So I'll go into further detail more as we go along in this lesson, so let's get right into this video.
So here we have it, guys. So we have the extreme value theorem. So again, it states that if a function is continuous over a closed interval AB, then the function is guaranteed to reach a maximum and a minimum on AB. So here we have an example of a graph here. So the intervals are A and B. So they're denoted the function f of x. So represented on the y-axis that it is A, f of A, and then f of B. So, for example, let this graph show, in real life situation, let it show the sales of a particular company. So, this graph shows the sales. As we can see, move up, then down. So, on this closed interval, it must be continuous. So, it cannot have holes on its graph. Your profit cannot have holes in it. So it must be continuous. So I've denoted the highest points in this graph to be C and D, meaning this will be the extremas of the function. This will be the lowest and the highest points. So for example, here we have f of C here as the highest point in the graph, and f of D being the lowest points on the graph. So now we're gonna move on to a more detailed part of this well, let's just say discussion. So we have a function which is 2x minus 3 on the interval of 1, 3. So we gotta find first the extremas. So in order to find the extreme values of this function, we need to substitute the intervals 1 and 3 to the function. So we have f of 1, which is equal to 2 times 1 minus 3. 2 times 1 being 2 minus 3, and the answer would be negative 1. Now for the substituting 3 to the function, we go 2 times 3 minus 3. So we got 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. So now we got the two values. So now this is for this function, our minimal value is, or the minima of the function is 1. So this is the minima. And 3 being the highest point or the largest value on the function, so this will be the maxima.
So now that you're done learning, why don't you try some of the problems out? Let's see how you fare. So there you have it, guys. That's it for this video. And I know it's different from the videos that PeanutBROgames bring on my channel, but I hope you like it.
If you like it, thumbs up and subscribe to